First thing you hear when you come on is a bird.
What's up, Yang Gang?
Right. What's up, Yang Gang? Can y'all see us okay?
Why does it look dark? Hold on. Let me see if it's just the brightness on my phone. Does that look better?
Yeah.
Can y'all see us okay?
Much better. My hat's turned around the wrong way. What's up, Yang Gang? So we are coming to you live, pre-debate style. Grassroots Yang Gang in the house, in somebody else's house. We are right now in an Airbnb for a couple days while we try to figure out our living situation. Make sure that y'all tweet this out there. I know Andrew Yang's face is not going to be on this live stream, but we wanted to go ahead and just kind of talk to y'all about what's going on in the Democratic race and what's going on in politics in general. Mm-hmm. We miss Yang too, y'all. We miss Yang too. But here's the exciting thing. One thing about the Grassroots Yang Gang is we have been bringing you Andrew Yang ever since day one, basically. You know what I mean? You want to call it, we call it day one. Day one of our self-realization. And we're not going to stop. We are not going to stop bringing you Andrew Yang coverage. We fully intend to be in places where he is. I know Zach, we're trying to figure out if we're going to make it up to New York. A lot of that's going to depend. Look, Mama just looked at me like, uh-oh. But Zach is going to be there in New York City, and he's going to be giving a talk. So we're considering going up there. A lot of it's going to depend on
a lot of things.
One, the main thing is our living situation, trying to get that squared away. Make sure y'all tweet this out, get it out there. We are going to talk all the way up until the debates, and we're going to play our drinking game every time I say tweet it out there.
Y'all go ahead and take a shot.
Take a drink.
Yeah.
Sit back with a beverage of your choice. Tonight for me, it's going to be water. Water.
I've got soda.
Listen, I know a lot of y'all like to donate through the super chat. We're going to ask that you hold off donating through the super chat. If you want to donate, please go to one of our other videos and click the little triangle drop down box and donate to probably like the PayPal link, because we get that a lot sooner. We get it immediately. We can use it.
And that will help us in securing a place to live.
Secure.
Something that's not temporary.
Yeah.
It was just an all of a sudden thing. Nothing we could really prepare for. So that sucks.
And it's crazy because like that very day, like a couple hours sooner, I had paid the attorney.
Yeah.
We have an attorney because we custody battle, and I paid another $1,000, and then we were told that afternoon that we were gonna have to move because of her landlord, and that's just crazy, y'all. She literally gave a family with a 4-year-old 2 days to get out of a house, to move and to relocate. So that's kind of where we're at. Somebody was gracious enough to help us out with an Airbnb for a couple days.
Yay, thank you.
And we're talking to a realtor tomorrow and talking to a lending agent. So maybe we can try to buy a house.
We're hoping we can do it with as little money as possible. Hoping to get some assistance there. We both have never bought a house before. So if we can do it really cheaply.
Broke folk vote. Broke folk vote.
So anyway, we're going to be doing some pre-debate coverage today, but first we're going to talk about Andrew Yang.
My muscle. Oh.
It looks like Russell's not even wearing a shirt. He's just wearing a scarf.
Look, I had to go old school on y'all, man. I had to break out the old.
It is like 40 something degrees here today, so that's like summer, y'all.
Trumpers for Yang said, how much do you guys need to be happy to tweet it out as much as possible? Here's the thing. Money opens up options. And here's what we're after. I mean, I need to maintain a residency in Vermont because I am going to be running for Congress against Peter Welsh in a couple years. I actually start campaigning next year. So I have to maintain my residency here in Vermont so that I can run for Congress. We got to get people in Congress who support UBI. So just whatever. Honestly, every $5 helps, y'all. Every $5 helps because that gets us towards maybe a down payment on a house or whatever.
So
it's got to happen.
We don't know what we need exactly.
We don't because I just know that money opens up options, and right now we don't have a whole lot of options. So
we're taking it day by day.
Day by
day. So first,
let's talk about the debates.
No, we're going to talk about Andrew Yang.
Let's talk about Andrew Yang.
How about that? Does that sound good? Okay. And if y'all have any questions or anything for us, it doesn't matter what
shout them out there. Shout them out.
We'll answer it if we can.
Make sure y'all get this live stream out there. Tweet it out. Facebook it. Get your grandma on here. Here's the thing. And you know, we're talking about raising funds. There's only 43 people in the chat. That's a limited amount of funds. So y'all make sure you tweet it out and get some people on here. So we're going to talk about Andrew Yang real quick. Andrew has been hinting around a lot of stuff.
Did y'all see his, if you're on Twitter and you saw his tweets today, let's see, where should we start? Should we start with the earliest tweet?
Yes, let's start with the earliest tweet.
He said, I have to look down and get this information, sorry. If I were mayor, I would try to get, I can't read my own handwriting.
It's okay. Nobody can read her handwriting.
To sell the Knicks.
James to sell the Knicks.
Does it say what? James?
James Dolan.
James Dolan, see?
He's the owner of the... Oh,
yes.
my gosh.
Anyways.
Y'all forgive her. She's not very sports oriented.
It doesn't matter. I couldn't read my handwriting.
Okay, so what about James Dolan selling the Knicks?
He said if he were mayor, that's what he would do.
But that's because he's a Knicks fan. Y'all, let's break this one down. Okay.
But do you think he's going to run for mayor because of that tweet?
I don't.
No?
I don't.
He's just playing
I feel
around.
like that is a very much a step down, not a step up. Andrew wants his vision realized on a bigger scale. And surprisingly enough, as he's gone through this entire process, more people have grasped onto the concept of universal basic income. It's starting to spread, and he's inspired people like me, like Tully, Arturo, and so many others, Ryan Blevins, Jonathan Herzog, so many, to run on a smaller level. And here's the thing. Once we're elected, we make it that much easier to push Andrew's policies through. What better voice could Andrew have than a whole new regime of people up there in Washington who are ready to kick ass and take names?
So
that's what we need.
We don't think he'll run for mayor, and we hope that he doesn't. Because
he ain't running for mayor, y'all.
I don't feel like that would be the best way to get his message across.
It's, oh my God.
Next thing is when he started teasing us.
Teasing us. Wait, Andrew's teasing us?
Yes.
When?
When he said, I'm having the greatest meeting ever.
Greatest meeting ever. Now, what could that be, Yang Gang? A lot has come out about possible Barack Obama interaction.
I don't know. Does that have anything to do with the coconut chips that he tweeted right after that? He said, dang gang. Because they're called dang coconut chips. It's an Asian American food company.
And what was their slogan?
Something like, dang, it's good, or something.
We definitely gotta try those, dang gang. I mean, Yang Gang. We for sure gotta try those. But okay. So for those of y'all who are just tuning in and we haven't talked about this yet, guess who called us today? Out of the blue. Denver Courthouse News wanted another interview with us. And that article will be out on Super Tuesday. And they asked us, what was our plans?
Like, what are we doing now?
Who are we going to vote for? You know, what's going on now that Yang has dropped out of or suspended the campaign?
Yeah.
We went Grassroots Yang Gang on them, y'all. We told them that we're still voting for Andrew Yang because he's still on the ballot. He's still on the ballot Super Tuesday. So if y'all are out there, make sure that you vote for Andrew Yang.
And he even said that talking to the Corolla dude.
Adam Carolla?
Yeah. In the interview, he said, I still feel like a lot of people are going to vote for me in the primaries. So, I mean, if he feels like that, then what are we doing if we're voting for Bernie or even Tulsi, who we like, or Steyer or Bloomberg? I mean, if he's expecting us to still vote for him, why would he expect us to do that if we were going to run off and support somebody else? I don't know. There has to be a reason, is what I'm saying.
I don't
we
know.
make enough noise.
Because I kind of, I like to put myself in Andrew's shoes sometimes because, me and Andrew are the same age. We're the exact same height.
We wear the same size shoe.
We went to different schools together in Exeter Academy. No, I didn't go to Exeter Academy.
He didn't.
But anyway, so I like to put myself in his shoes, right? So if I'm Andrew, I'm a little bit like, I don't want my Yang Gang to go somewhere else.
Yeah, they're both Asian.
We're both Asian.
Mm-hmm.
We're both Asian. I have as much Asian in me as Elizabeth Warren has Native American. Mm-hmm. I have verified that through no one whatsoever. But I'm sure it's true because I love Kung Fu movies and Chinese food.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
What was that? You're just like, oh my gosh, right in the middle of it. Like,
I was just thinking about how much I love Chinese food, and when I was a kid...
I knew I shouldn't have mentioned food, y'all.
I love food. But this has nothing to do with food. When I was a kid, I loved Jackie Chan movies. And I said when I was a kid that if anybody asked who's your hero, I'd say Jackie Chan. And I would tell people when I grow up, I want to be just like Jackie Chan. That's what I used to tell people. I was like, I'm going to do my own stunts and everything. So, living the dream.
Our son wants to be a Five Nights at Freddy character, so I guess that's all right. If you want to grow up to be Jackie Chan. That's good stuff. Why are you still watching us down there?
I have to look down here because I don't have my contacts in, so I cannot read the chat when it's this far away. So I have to look down at this other phone that I'm holding to see what y'all are saying.
Somebody said they didn't know I was Asian. I didn't either until
Rush Hour is one of my favorite movies. Just putting that out there.
Mommy.
What's
You
up,
want to
little
say
gang
hey?
gang?
Mommy, I want you to tell me.
Long time no see, y'all.
I want you type in normal elevator.
How could they kick this cute face out? I don't even understand that, y'all.
Oh, she never met him, that's why. All right, let's do it.
It's the only reason.
I'll be back. Russell, keep him busy.
I got it. Off comes the scarf. All right, here we go, y'all.
Why are you stripping on camera?
That's all I got. Dad dance for y'all. I'm glad y'all got to see little Yang Gang. It's been a while. He has found the screen, the iPad, and like that's it. If there's no Wi-Fi, he's freaking out. So he got really, I don't know. Okay, here's the story behind little Yang Gang, y'all. Okay, so when we first started this campaigning for Andrew Yang, we have this whole Yang music playlist on our channel here. Y'all go to our playlist, not right now, but sometime. And there's a whole section for nothing but Yang music. And so he's hearing all this Yang music, right? And we start going to these events, and we're all psyched up, and we're stoked. And Andrew gets up there, and he starts talking, and little Yang Gang's like, wait, what? Isn't he supposed to be singing or something? Like, what all these songs I'm hearing? And then Andrew just gets up there and
It was funny
talking.
because after the first event, we said, hey, what did you think about Andrew Yang? He's like, he's cool, but he didn't sing any of those songs.
So, maybe we filled his head with expectations of, I don't know.
But he got Yang exhausted, and he got to where he did not want to go to events anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And we try to keep him busy at the events by like watching videos, playing games, and it wasn't his thing.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that as this process, not to get off on little Yang Gang a lot, but as this process goes on and he gets a little bit older and he starts seeing, because he knows deep down inside, what Andrew stands for, and he knows what he's trying to promote. And when we found out that Andrew suspended his campaign and we told him, he was crushed. Because he wanted, just like we did, so much for Andrew to win. And that's where a lot of the Yang Gang are out there. I know a lot of us feel lost, like we don't have a general anymore. But it's up to us to keep up the fight. We have to keep the vision of humanity first going. We have to pick up that torch, y'all.
Andrew Yang created us, the Yang Gang.
Pick up the flag. Pick up the flag and keep going, y'all. Don't let it touch the ground. Because the only way that we lose is if we quit. Because Andrew Yang is put forth this vision of humanity first and what this country could be. And I don't think that any of the Yang Gang, the true Yang Gang, now there's people out there who already defected and they've already gone back to other camps. Those aren't the Yang Gang. The Yang Gang is the ones that are still here watching right now. The Yang Gang is the people who are still supporting this channel. The Yang Gang is the people who are out there every day fighting for humanity first. That's the Yang Gang. And we know that y'all ain't going nowhere. But it has to be bigger than that. The core of us that's here, we have to take that vision and we have to spread it. Because whether Andrew comes back in this election cycle or whether he comes back in the next election cycle, our general will be back. He's just left the field of battle for a second.
He's also got some big announcement coming beginning of March, y'all. So I hope it's, you know how he had all these, I got something big planned for the debates, or I got this big thing planned, and then we always seem to be just a little bit disappointed. I'm hoping this time it is something great, but put your ideas out there. What do you think this big announcement could possibly be?
We all became little Yang Gang at one point in time during this whole process, where we expected music and we heard talking. But it wasn't talking that was in vain. It was talking that pretty much spread this whole idea of universal basic income to a point where the common person here in the United States are becoming aware of it. And there's a lot of broke folk vote out there.
I honestly think, and I know this might be a little bit off topic, but I think Yang should have focused more in South Carolina. And I know that's where Biden's focused. I know that's where Steyer is focused. But I feel like he should have spent more time there. Because being from the South, we know that a lot...
We know how many poor people are there.
Yeah, a lot.
For sure. I mean, it's...
You've got Iowa and New Hampshire, a bunch of old, rich, white people, mostly, you know? So, I don't know. You got to go where your message resonates the most. And even though he does use a lot of facts and data and a lot of, I don't know how people in New Hampshire and Iowa didn't catch on to that. And they were like, wow, that makes so much sense. Let's do that.
And a lot did.
I don't know.
A lot did.
Yeah.
It just wasn't enough. And it wasn't enough time to get that recognition out there. So, you know, I mean, yes, I have seen somebody put in the chat, have I seen all the UBI candidates who are running for office? Yes, I'm going to be one of them. The next election cycle, I will be running against Peter Welch here in Vermont. I will probably be running as a Republican. He's a Democrat, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna run as a Republican. Because I've had a whole lot of experience coming from the conservative side of things, and I know this. I can sell Andrew Yang's ideas and his platform to the Republican Party. I know I can. Because the Republican Party likes to tout things like abortion. So what do? How do you talk to Republicans about abortion?
And do you know that there's actually,
them.
Before you go into your convincing speech,
did
you know that there's actually a good bit of Democrats that are pro-life? For
sure. A lot of Democrats are pro-life. Don't be mistaken enough to think that all Democrats are pro-choice. But here's the thing. How do you sell that to the Republican side? Because that's a tough sell. Well, here's the thing, Republicans. If you want to improve abortion, you take away the number one reason that most women say that they have an abortion. Lack of finances. You can take that number one reason away, you solve a lot of the abortion problem, if that's your issue.
Mm-hmm. Because what we would like them to be is what? Safe, rare. What was the other? What did they say?
Safe, rare, and
something else. I already forgot. But yeah, it should be safe, and it should be rare, because honestly, people don't need to be going and
and it's a sticky subject.
Yeah.
And it's a touchy situation, but that's how you sell these ideas to the Republican Party. Because the one thing about Andrew Yang is he always has facts and he always has data to back up what he's talking about. What's the number one? Let me ask y'all something. What's the number one reason that couples fight and argue? Go ahead, I'll wait. Money. Okay, I didn't wait. Money.
Yeah,
Couples fight and
contraception.
argue about money more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, now all of a sudden you've got a couple and you've put $2,000 extra a month into their hands. Now all of a sudden they're not fighting as much anymore because they don't have to worry about whether the electric's going to get paid or,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look, you want to solve a lot of problems in this country, put money into poor folks' hands. I know that sounds counterintuitive to a lot of you rich motherfuckers out there, but let me tell you something. When you put money,
All right, we need to.
a lot of
move
poor
on
people,
to-
the poor people are some of the most down-to-earth people I've ever met because they know how to do with so little. And they're thankful and they're grateful for everything that they do get.
That's true. Real quick, tell the story about the girl at the gas station. The lady.
I'm still doing what I do, Yang Gang. I am still yanging them left and right. Went into the gas station yesterday and a young lady was like, hey, where'd you get your scarf? And so I said, yang, 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 yang.
Yang, yang. Andrew Yang. Yang.
Yang2020.com. So I go back in there today, right? And I go, hey, how you doing? She's like, hey. She's like, guess what? I was like, what? She was like, I got 2 scarves, I got 2 math hats, and I love that guy. And I'm like, yes. Oh, still getting them. But that's how we talk. I mean, look, man, when you talk to gas station attendants, fast food people, virtually any service industry that you can go into in the United States, and I guarantee you, every person in there can use $1,000 a month. I know because we're there. We were there. We worked at Olive Garden as servers, making $2.13 an hour. If you'd have come to us and been like, hey, if y'all vote for this guy, we'll sign you up for $1,000 a month. I'd have been like, what? Are you kidding me? Let me get that. Because that makes a difference. Mm-hmm. No politician that's ever been in there has really affected my life directly. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, maybe they have. In a roundabout way.
Yeah, but not like.
Really. Not like putting cold hard cash into my hand.
So the debates, they are going to be starting in 37 minutes, and we have a lot to cover. So
we ain't covered none of it. We just yakking.
We're just talking about Andrew Yang and Yang policies. Okay, so what are some of the things to watch for during this debate? Are any of y'all going to be watching? Put in the chat if you're going to be watching this debate tonight. I know Andrew's not there. That sucks. I mean, it makes the debate more garbagey. But, it's politics. We got to keep our eyes on it. So, what do y'all think?
That's our job. Politics is our job.
It's our job now.
We will definitely be watching the debates.
The debates.
Because I want to put something out there. Maybe this is just me. The only thing that I think would really threaten Donald Trump at this stage, right? It's not Bernie. And it would be if Joe Biden won South Carolina, announced Andrew Yang as his running mate, and then got an endorsement from Obama. That would go a long way in energizing the Democratic Party. Fact of the matter is, I doubt it's going to happen, and I'll tell you why. The DNC is a for-profit corporation. And it's better for them to play the long game. Mm-hmm. It's better for them to put out these fucking establishment candidates. And it's better for them to let Donald Trump win, play the long game, because then business is going to be good. But if the Democrats win in the next 4 years, they're not going to make a whole lot of money. And since the DNC is a for-profit corporation, what is their bottom line?
Make money.
Money.
They don't care about the people.
They don't give a fuck about us. And that's what should piss everybody off. It should make everybody out there mad and angry that these people is a for-profit corporation and they're running our government.
So anyway, the debates. Okay, so the front runner, I think most people agree now, the media and everyone agrees, because of 3 states voting already, that Bernie Sanders is now the front runner. So, what do you think? Do you think he's going to be the most attacked candidate on the debate stage?
I think they have to. Last week it was Mike Bloomberg, and I think that they took Mike Bloomberg down a peg, but he's still got a whole lot of teeth left. So I kind of think it's going to be Bloomberg versus Bernie tonight for the most part.
Think so? Think
Yeah.
we'll see some Bloomberg Bernie action?
Oh, it's a foregone conclusion. Bloomberg has to strike out at Bernie.
Because I feel like Warren will probably attack Bloomberg again. But I feel like Bernie is going to take attacks from everyone because he is the front runner, and they better bring up the question. They better say, how are you paying for Medicare for all?
You don't know.
And he better answer. Because people are worried
Nobody
about
knows
that.
the figures. All I know is I wrote that damn bill.
And there is a website, and I can't remember what it is, but if I find it, I'll put it in the description at a later date after this is over.
Bernie'sBullshit.com.
Yes, something like that. But if you put in your information, you will see that even if you're making a very small amount of money.
Oh, yeah, that's that thing you did.
Yeah, your taxes are going to go, like, drastically up.
Look, y'all,
to pay for this.
she was just plugging in random numbers, right? And every number that she put in, the taxes went up. It's like no matter what bracket you're in, your taxes went up.
Like crazy. Like, even if you're paying, like, we don't pay for healthcare right now because we don't have healthcare. The thing is,
Broke folk vote.
The way Medicare for all is written right now, it is not going to pass. But besides that, if somehow by some miracle it passed,
it wouldn't do no good because of the cost of everything.
We would have healthcare, but we would be paying a lot more than we probably would if we had something a little more logical and better paid for. Because we paid $4,000 a year in healthcare right now.
Holy shit.
$4,000 a year is not that much for healthcare, but that's actually the average.
Don't get sick. You see how much of that $4,000 you get?
So say that's what we're paying for healthcare. Obviously, UBI would pay for your healthcare and more, and you could obviously choose how you would spend it. If you don't want healthcare, don't get healthcare. But that's the thing about Yang's also universal healthcare, so that was the logical way to go about it. But if you say you make $40,000 a year, which is great, if we get up to that one day, $40,000 a year,
Damn.
And we're paying $4,000 a year for healthcare right now, so we get taxed. I think it was something like $8,000 a year.
God, somebody said they pay $800 a month in healthcare.
Oh, I know, it can be expensive. Very expensive.
Bruh, see, that's why the fuck I don't have healthcare.
But if you had a freedom dividend, you could pay for your healthcare and have an extra $200 every month.
Oh, yeah, that's a net help.
But
you
that's
get
the
your help
thing,
and $200 a month.
Because UBI would be passed first. Then you could start working on the rest of the stuff like universal health.
Driving down the cost of everything.
Down.
Lord, we pay so much in this country for medicine, like where in other countries, they're paying a fraction of what we pay here.
So we got to get it down. And then we have to be able to pay for the health care and also not kick people off their plans. You ease them in over time. Be like, hey, this is actually better. And if it's not better, then they stick with what they have and they don't get stuck in a shitty system.
And eventually all that can be phased out because like Andrew was saying, a lot of people who are in positions have negotiated for their health care, which means their health care is part of their benefits package. So if you eliminate that, then all of a sudden you're telling all these people, well, you know what, all that shit you negotiated for?
Yeah, there's already a lot of people protesting about that. They're getting angry. But
I'm protesting.
The problem is
I'm not wearing pants.
They're also being attacked by...
I'm kidding. I am wearing pants.
He has pants on. Russ needs pants. No, but the thing is, there are, I'm not going to say all,
People
obviously not
like,
all, but there is a lot of toxic Bernie supporters out there. And they're doing some pretty horrible stuff to people. They are death threats. And
yeah, it's horrible. Y'all, listen, if there are any Bernie people watching, please, y'all love each other. We ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to threaten nobody. I know you're sour and you're salty and whatever. And little Yang Gang's yelling in the back.
He's having a good time.
But y'all, we got to love each other, man. It's like all this crap that we're seeing out of the Trump some MAGA people and some Bernie people and even some Buttigieg people and some, there may be even one angry Steyer person out there. And if you are an angry Steyer person, please leave a comment below and we will try to walk you through this and we'll try to talk you down off the ledge. How do you think Tom Steyer is going to... Cat Daddy Tom Steyer.
Here's the thing about Tom Steyer. Tonight,
he's like an old rich landlord.
Okay, let's talk some facts and data right now.
Okay.
He's doing really well in South Carolina. Third place is not bad for someone like Tom Steyer. So that's
I'm an angry Yang person.
That's not bad at all, right? So he's the problem is, I don't know if it's a problem or not, but he is taking Biden supporters. He is taking supporters away from Biden over to Steyer, so that still gives Bernie a chance to win South Carolina, which I don't know if he can or not. I feel like it's probably gonna be Biden, but when it comes to Tom Steyer tonight, he has to show out. He's gonna have to do something. He's gonna have to get a little bit attacky and attack some people.
You said Tom Steyer should get a little bit attacky.
Yeah. Because he doesn't really attack.
Tom Steyer ain't got no gangster in him, man.
Like, I'm so nice. Everybody
He's
likes
got no...
me.
That's just it.
Like Andrew?
He too nice. Tom Steyer is too nice. He don't know how to take the gloves off.
Yeah. Well, he's going to have some breakout moments or he's done. And he'll end up dropping out.
And the thing is did you kids find a soft place to land? Yeah, but not really.
We're sleeping in a bed tonight. That's what matters.
That's all that matters. We're gonna be watching the debates. What was I saying? If Steyer would have folded before now and just go ahead and let Biden have South Carolina, man. Oh my gosh, it would have been so much better for, I feel like, the Democratic Party in general. If Biden would have had a strong, I think he's gonna eke out a victory in South Carolina.
Think so?
I do.
It depends on how he does tonight too. He can't be like, go to Biden 30330.
Oh my gosh! Did you just see the latest Biden thing? Did you even see? He's up there, right? And he asked everybody to endorse his Senate run. His Senate run.
Yo, Biden's just getting too old for this.
Are you kidding? His Senate run. Joe, can you endorse my Senate run, please?
You're not running for Senate.
Whatever it is. I don't care what office I'm running for.
Now you sound like Biden.
Set them up, I'll knock them down. Peter Welch, I'm coming for you.
Peter Welch is totally watching our channel right now.
Peter Welch.
He probably doesn't even know how to use YouTube.
He probably doesn't because he has not responded to any of my tweets so far, and I've been calling him out.
He's like 80. I mean, come on, it's time to go.
It's time to
retire.
It's time to retire, Peter Welch. Open up that seat and just let me have it.
So anyway, let's go back to...
But I can take Bernie's spot one day, can I? Yeah.
If he gets the nomination and then wins the presidency,
I
somehow...
I can't run for president, remember?
No.
Oh.
Yes, you can. You could.
Can.
It would just... You wouldn't get anywhere. Hold on, let me tell you something real quick. Hold on.
Oh, look. How you gonna tell me I wouldn't get anywhere?
I'll explain it later, not in a live stream.
Putting mama on the spot.
That is not what we're talking about right now. Listen, you would run for his Senate seat, duh.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
I want your Senate seat, Bernie. But I can't run for president.
Besides, Trump is going to win this time. Sorry, it's going to happen. Okay, let's go back to Bloomberg for a second because I feel like this is Bloomberg's second debate.
Mm-hmm.
As we saw the last time, if you watched it or watched our video on it, he crashed and burned.
Mm-hmm.
It's...
Ooh, got him on the live stream.
I choked on my spit. Okay, listen. Yeah, you better protect the neck.
Protect your neck.
I'm coming for it. What was I saying, y'all?
Ooh, 2 times. All right, stop. Okay, we're on live stream.
I know. We are the official media for the Yang Gang, and like, this is... Am I a joke to you? Bloomberg, y'all. Okay, so Bloomberg... hopefully he has worked on his answers to questions like that. I feel like his team did prep him on that, and he still sucked so bad. He's just gonna catch on fire again tonight. The thing is, his personality, and also the fact that he literally has no empathy. I am not making this up. He has no
Dude
empathy.
is a psycho, man.
He doesn't even know how to fake empathy like Buttigieg.
Yeah, at least. And how sad is that?
He can't even fake it, and he's rolling his eyes, and like you can tell he doesn't really care about people.
I think
and
he's
that
just
comes
got to
across.
poop. You know how old people, when they got to poop, they get that look on their face?
It's a good thing we're not real media because we never make it.
They fired me the second day. Probably because I wouldn't dress like they wanted me to dress.
He'd be wearing a wife beater.
I've been wearing-
But that's beside the point.
That's why I come to y'all. Because y'all don't care.
Anyways, Bloomberg will probably crash and burn again. Even if he has really good answers, the fact that he lacks empathy and can't fake it, like Pete Buttigieg, who's a really good fake empathy person, that's it. He's done. He's done. He's not even on the ballots in like all of these states. So, I mean, people, when they go to vote, they're not like, let me write in Bloomberg. A few people will, but he's not going anywhere.
Somebody in, where was it? Dixville Notch?
Yep, Dixville Notch.
One of the first places to vote in New Hampshire. Or, yeah, the
first town
place
to vote.
Somebody actually wrote in Bloomberg.
Two people did.
So there
One
was only
person-
5 people that voted.
Yeah, only 5 people showed up to the primaries in this little town, but 2 people wrote in Bloomberg. One from the Republican primary and one from the Democratic primary. Isn't that funny?
That's crazy. So, like, there's going to be a lot of people who haven't done their research on Bloomberg who are seeing nothing but these ads and they're low information voters who are going to vote for Bloomberg. And I'm going to tell you what. If you vote for Bloomberg, he's Donald Trump light.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump light is not going to beat Donald Trump full flavored.
I don't even know if I'd call him light. I feel like he is just as bad as Trump.
Well,
if we're talking about.
When I say Donald Trump light, no, he's got more money than Trump, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he wants to be like Trump. He's been schmoozing Trump for the longest time.
They're
They've
the
been
same
buddies.
person, y'all. They are the same person.
And Mike Bloomberg won't have the zingers that Donald Trump has. Donald Trump says
He
something
can't even
in
answer
Atlanta.
questions about his dumbass stuff he used to do. So
Who? Mike
Bloomberg.
Or Trump?
Trump can though, because when he answers them, the MAGAs are all like,
It doesn't
"Yay!"
matter what I do. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge.
Exactly.
Like Mike Bloomberg's box that he's gonna be standing on during the debate. Mini Mike is not gonna be able to see over his podium. That's the worst
That was
Donald
a
Trump.
really long impression. It felt like it was never going to end.
That's
Let's talk
because
about.
all of my impressions are huge. They're huge. Where's Boyce? Where's Boyce from Marvel Skeptics?
I saw him in the chat earlier. I
He
think.
does a great Donald Trump voice. He's awesome.
Anyways, let's move on to Elizabeth Warren. Do y'all think?
Look, there he is. What's up, Boyce? Huge.
Do y'all think Elizabeth Warren can keep that spark going? You know, those attacks on Bloomberg really did her some huge favors. She raised like $3 million that night or something like that. Do you think she can pull it off again and keep rising? What do you think?
I think Elizabeth Warren could take her 5th grade school teacher looking. Oh, I just got. Oh, seriously? I was about to go into Elizabeth
I know,
Warren
but my
tirade.
ear's starting to hurt on this side, just this side.
I don't know why.
Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't know. All right, who cares about Warren? Let's talk about Buttigieg.
I care about Warren.
Oh, you want to talk about?
I haven't even begun to talk about Warren yet.
But it was really great. The last debate, you can't say that wasn't great. Even though she's a terrible person and we never vote for her, but like, it was great.
I loved it because she went after Mike Bloomberg with both barrels. Ain't no fun when the rabbits got done.
Someone said that she tore his arm off and smacked him in the.
Beat him with it. Jeez.
In the.
Look, that's what I wanted Andrew Yang to do.
Exactly. Even though we liked him for not attacking people, there were some times where we really wanted him.
And I just wanted him to dig into somebody one time, man. Just like
he did it so nice. He's like, I have the data.
I know, like, and he had that look on his face, like, go ahead, come on, just engage me a little bit more. And she didn't really. And I feel like I don't know, man. We needed more of those moments from Andrew. I wanted him to go all high school on that shit last time. The last time he was on the debate stage. and I wanted him to just flex on people. Like literally, if I have the fact and I have the data, you ain't gonna shut me up. That's the one thing about me. You can't shut me up anyway. But if I have the facts and the data on my side, you best believe I'm coming for you. I am coming with both guns.
Because he's super smart. He needs to go in attack mode. He won't be at these debates, unfortunately, but if he was, he would need to be in attack mode.
Breaking news, Andrew Yang wins the debate by default.
Yeah.
By default.
After the debates,
you heard it here.
Andrew Yang will be doing post-debate coverage on CNN. So he's getting that media coverage.
Yang media blackouts. It's over. It has to be over because
he is the media.
He is the media now. And this is smart for him. And I really, man, I haven't given up hope. I still feel like at the last minute, Andrew Yang is going to be on this white horse. And
like he said he'd be.
He's going to have this bloody sword in one hand. And I can't say that on a live stream. The orange man in the other hand. I just feel like he could do it. I feel like he could literally solidify the Democratic Party. I feel like he would, I don't know. And I'm hoping that as he gets this coverage on CNN, that maybe if at the last minute he does re-enter the race, you know, like right before Super Tuesday.
That would be fantastic.
Oh, man.
We want to hold on to this hope. And maybe, I don't know.
Mommy, I need you.
You need me?
Yeah.
You want to say hey to the Yang gang?
No.
Y'all want to see some crazy hair?
Look at this hair.
Look at that hair.
Isn't it great? Everybody loves it.
Everybody likes your hair.
Cute.
For sure. So, I don't know. You know, I see Tom Perez get on.
I want this.
I see Tom Perez get up there and I see him spouting about how, you know, the Democrats can beat Donald Trump and we just gotta get behind these candidates and stuff. And I'm like, man, I'm watching this stuff and there ain't no way, y'all. There ain't no way.
Oh gosh. I'll be right back again.
Because the MAGA side is already prepared. They're already set. The only, you know, I promise you, as much as they like to tout it, there's not a whole lot of people who are jumping ship from Bernie Sanders and going to Donald Trump or vice versa, going from Donald Trump to Bernie Sanders. There's a few. There's always going to be a few. I even saw one Trump voter was moving over to Pete Buttigieg, and I'm like, how the hell do you draw that? Like how are they even close? You know, so, I mean, I guess it happens. Who knows? Maybe they just didn't like Trump to a point where whatever's whatever, and they just decided that Buttigieg was a young face. And there, you know, somebody just put in the the chat, Blacks for Trump 2020, and that's fact. That he is pulling a lot of African American support, and that's what bothers me a lot, because Trump's doing a lot of bad things and Trump's doing a lot of good things. And there's going to be that with any president. There's going to be good things and there's going to be bad things. There's going to be things that we agree with, things we don't agree with. But I don't feel like there was anybody who could have helped any community, whether it be the African American community, the brown community, the Latino community, whatever it is. No one could have helped more people than Andrew Yang and the vision that he put forth of humanity first. Nobody. Andrew Yang was the only person who I saw, and am still seeing, who is still pulling people from both sides. The Yang gang is still getting bigger, y'all. We are growing by the day. So y'all make sure that you keep that hope out there. Keep pushing people. Keep that humanity first vision. We got to keep it going. It's up to us. If you are new here, please, we ain't got many minutes left. We've only got a few minutes left. But if y'all want to tweet it out, tweet it out. If you want to donate, I know a lot of you like to donate through Super Chat. We are asking you to not donate through Super Chat because it takes us a month to get it. And as you know, we are looking for a place to live. So we need immediate money. So if you can donate, please donate through one of our other links in one of our other videos. Just click the little triangle drop down box and it will reveal all the descriptions that you'll need. We'll get the descriptions in here after we're done with this live stream. Direction of the channel. If you're just joining us, we are still going to be covering Andrew Yang. We are still going to be covering Zach, and we bring you a lot of live streams, and we're not going to stop that. Because all throughout this process, they are going to be places. And as long as y'all support this channel and y'all keep helping us, we're going to keep bringing y'all Zach Grauman, Andrew Yang, everybody related to this movement of humanity first. More broke folk. See, it's live. No take backs. No more Broke Folk Vote podcasts coming your way soon. Merch. We got new merch. I've got a whole new line of merch that's coming out. So if y'all want to support through merch, we've got Broke Folk Vote t-shirts. We've got Grassroots Yang Gang t-shirts. One of our big sellers is the Yang Gang Love Pillow that's in our store. It's really, really cool. And we also got a Yang Gang Love picture. Got all kinds of stuff. Teespring, awesome stuff.
I'm back.
It's so weird watching myself on that camera right there.
Looking down there.
When I'm talking.
It is.
Watch. Show them.
Oh, you want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You got to do it when I'm doing my hands, though. That's what makes it look funny. Anyway, we're done with that. This moment's over. It's past.
I have to.
What do we got now?
I have to get out of that. Okay. Do your hands or something. Do your hands. Okay.
You can't even see it.
I know there's too much. Okay.
Too
sorry.
much glare.
That just didn't work right.
All right. Since you're the
Okay.
who's got Bloomberg's got all the money that he's gonna need to make sure that he's a nuisance and everything in this race.
Mm-hmm.
But Mike Bloomberg's money is not gonna buy him a whole lot of votes. I promise you. That dude, God bless our law enforcement officers, but that dude is straight police. I'm telling you what, come on, man. I know he inherited certain policies like stop and frisk. He inherited those from Giuliani.
I thought he started that.
No.
And, kept it going.
No, Giuliani had it first. Okay. Mike Bloomberg picked it up when he went into office and expanded on it. Made it worse.
Yeah. Okay, so Buttigieg, because we're done with Bloomberg. Buttigieg, I got really close to your face. I think, personally, and then I'll let you give your opinion, I think he's basically done. Like, he might have done good in Iowa, and that was about it, you know?
Okay, in New Hampshire.
Yeah, okay. But South Carolina, he's not polling very well there. He does not do well with the African-American voters. He is...
That's because he's a slimy politician. People know he's a slimy politician.
Some people still like him, and the fact that he's the only young person left
does
work in his favor.
No less white.
Right.
Look, that Pete Buttigieg acts just like those old slimy politicians up there. He's still a slimy politician. Mm-hmm. And I can't stand, just when he...
So I think he's going to get attacked on the fact that people in South Carolina aren't going to vote for him, and they're going to be like, why don't black people like you, Booty? Except they're going to, they're going to phrase it a little different, but that's basically what they're going to say. And then, but Booty is going to try to attack Bernie. I feel like he's going to, and if he has anything good to say, it might boost him up a little bit. But I don't feel like he's going anywhere in South Carolina, and I don't feel like after that he has a real shot anymore.
He doesn't.
You know what I'm saying?
He got all the white people in Iowa to vote for him. Shout outs to all of our people in Iowa.
That didn't vote for Andrew Yang.
That didn't vote for Andrew. Thank you for taking $1,000 a month out of everybody's pocket, Iowa and New Hampshire.
I feel like they're just, I don't know. People are like sheep, and they will follow along with what the pack is doing. And when they see these polling numbers, they're like, wow, this person is doing pretty good. And I saw a commercial about him one time. That's who I'm voting for in the primaries. I don't know. I'm still salty about it, and I will be for a long time.
I think we all will be, but there's exciting stuff going forward. Y'all, this is just the beginning. Mm-hmm. I know that we are right here at the time. We probably got to wrap it up. The debates are about to start in T-minus however many couple minutes. Mm-hmm. So we're going to get off of here, Yang Gang. We're going to wrap this up.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up in a minute. We have not mentioned Klobuchar.
Oh, jeez. All right. God, you get
I know y'all did not tune in to watch us fight with pillows. Okay?
Or maybe you did.
Is that maybe what you thought we'd be doing the whole time?
Okay. Russ said who? What? Okay. So we're going to talk about, what were we talking about?
We have not mentioned Klobuchar. What do we
Klobuchar.
think about Klobuchar? You know what? We now have Lil Yang Gang saying Klobuchar.
Thanks, Saturday Night
And it was
Live.
so funny, okay? Yeah, Saturday Night Live said it first. But he came in here yesterday and he goes, he heard the TV say something about Amy Klobuchar and he goes, Klobuchar. And he goes, it's funny. And then he goes, it's because she sharts all the time. I laughed so hard because what am I going to say?
And look, we are very much libertarian parents. As long as you're not hurting anybody, whatever. We don't care.
Or yourself. Anybody or yourself, then you're good to go. So
who do you think wins the debate tonight? I'm asking you. They're coming on stage now, so we need to wrap this up.
Oh, it's fine. I'll turn on the sound.
All right. We're going to turn on the sound.
I don't think these people are in a hurry to go away.
I think they are. I'm in a hurry to go away because I want to watch the debates. I love you, Yang Gang. Mike Bloomberg, the Crypt Keeper, is on the stage looking short. Look at Steyer. Oh my gosh, Steyer was up there dancing.
You want a glimpse of the TV real quick? You're probably going to go off and watch it anyways. But
you can't see it.
And this is the only debate before Super Tuesday.
Oh.
Leslie, what about you? Mommy.
I don't know how to turn off the subtitle things on this TV or the captions.
I
approach knowing they're gonna have to bring the party together, or is it so aggressive it's gonna do extensive damage as we move through the year?
how I get this dance
by Antoine over here, but the
Okay, I'll help
severity
you.
of those jabs.
Let me tell the Yang Gang bye and then I'll come help you, okay?
It's all about Joe Biden, and he has made it all about himself. This is South Carolina. This is the moment.
Real quick before we go.
To see if he really does.
Stay out of Wuhan, China.
Yes, but it doesn't matter because
Vote for Andrew Yang.
this is important, big news. But coronavirus is basically, the experts are saying, it is going to end up spreading to around 70% of the population of the world. And it's just going to happen. It's going to become our new flu. The flu will still be around, obviously, but now we'll have this added on top of it.
Thanks, Wuhan, China.
So, I mean, just be prepared for that. Be prepared for some people blowing it out of proportion and going.
That's what the hell y'all get for manufacturing diseases. Are you fucking kidding me?
So, conspiracy theory aside, which I believe it, but still consider it conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy fact.
Anyways, there's going to be people buying up all the supplies and crap and, like, you know, expect the stores to run out of some things, especially masks for your face. Just expect that to be coming. And I know it is a serious thing, but it's like the death rate is about 2%, which, yes, that's much more than the flu. But don't overreact, because that's what everybody's going to be doing. Yeah, try to stay safe and stay away from people. It's a good time to be an introvert, but...
A hermit up in the woods prepping.
Right.
Whatever.
But, you know, we'll make it through it. It's just, now this is also going to hurt Trump's chances at getting reelected, even though we still believe he will, because stock market prices falling, you know, all of that stuff he likes to tout.
All those gains gone in one day, 2 days.
And he's going to be like, oh, well... The stocks are great. I don't know what he's going to say, but
the stocks are great. They're huge. News on the horizon.
He's hitting
it's
buttons with his
huge.
foot.
We're going to have an antidote for the coronavirus sometime very soon.
That's just, it just goes on forever.
That's because Donald Trump goes on forever when he talks. He just keeps repeating stuff over and over until it sounds good. Until people buy his product.
So we'll make sure to put out another video, probably tomorrow, on our take of the debates. Okay.
Debate take.
Yes, we'll make it fun and interesting, and just in
maybe
case y'all
not.
don't watch, we'll do the quickest recap possible.
We don't know why there's 100 of you that stuck around for this long.
Thanks,
but
y'all.
we appreciate it. Yang Gang, we love you. very, very much. Like, share, subscribe, donate if you can. We will see you post-debate tomorrow. See you on the next one.
And join us for our...
No.
No, he's not getting the last one. I
Now
just
we
touch
gotta
your
get out.
armpit.
We gotta get out.
No, I'm doing it. Stop. So, more live streams coming in the future. Okay. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.
Yeah.